Hello, welcome back to Hadean Tactics. Here we are again. Today I'm not going to randomly die to Don Gaglione, agreed? Agreed. For the YouTube, right now I'm just going to alternate between these characters, and I don't really care too much about the variants. They don't feel like they're that different, so I'm just going to pick whichever one. Like, I think this one has more of a focus on shooting fast, and this one's more poison. I don't know what this one does. But yeah, we're on Corruption 9 on the Green Lady. So, real quick, bosses deal more damage, common enemies start the battle with a shield, bosses have more health, and 2 burdens to your starting deck are what's different from the run we would have played, hopefully yesterday, but we'll see when I put this up. Shall we? I think it ends at 20 on the corruption climbs, so I'm not too worried about anything other than just getting up in the corruption levels. What do we got? Rare Relic, remove 2 cards, or hero gains 350. Do I get to pick the 2? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, we just get to remove the 2 burdens. Nice. Cool. Well, that was easy. So what do we have here? We have whenever a non-ephemeral ally dies, it comes back as a clone. Whenever a unit dies, malefic units gain 10 mana. Whenever an enemy takes damage from a card that is... or takes damage from a card or receives an ailment that is not decay, receive decay. So this idea is you're just gonna flood the board with ephemeral, like with, it's gonna, well, these aren't gonna be ephemeral though. Huh. Strange. This idea is, I guess it's splash damage, go wide, kill everything. I kind of want to play Nightshade. I like this. Apply decay to all enemies. There's an important thing I learned recently though. There's a cool card that says decay increases instead of decreasing. What I learned is that that also applies to you. So I lost a pretty good run to that. Because a lot of enemies apply decay. This is deal damage, yeah. I don't mind it too much. Yeah, so the enemies that aren't the totems are gonna spawn in with a little shield on them. I think it's fine, we just crunch right through them. Why did you take decay there? Oh, because I played dagger throw. So this will do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It'll kill you in like 5 seconds. That should be fine. Yeah, I was right. It didn't get to cast again. I just did rough math there. Alright, not bad. We took a lot of damage on the Draugr, but early Draugr damage doesn't bother me much. I think I need to pick up some... I need to pick a card here, even though I don't want to. I'm gonna take the shield trap, because I put myself on this path where I'm going into these 3 elites. And with that, I'm gonna need to pick up a card. It's good that this question mark is a fight, actually. And you're Rogue Berry. We should... I think what we want to do is we want to localize damage onto one of our Draugr. Obviously want to try to stop him from dying. Well, I guess I didn't do very well at that because somehow... Like, how does he target here? Enemy targeting is super weird. Now, you may have never seen shields in these videos before. This is a trap. Or sorry, traps, I should say. So, when you play a trap card, you get in its place a trigger card, and triggers trigger all traps. So, in a 1-tile radius around the trap now, units will get a shield. 75 shield. That's what that does. There's a lot of them. You can play multiples of the same trap, but you can't play them on occupied tiles. So like this tile is considered occupied now. And that's basically it. They're pretty interesting. They have some very good builds, but it's card specific. We need the trap cards that are good. And the game does tend to give you the good cards, I find. Also, music feels a little loud to me. Just that much. Select units to swap tiles. Apply Fear for 4 seconds. Again, I'm actually gonna go for Acid Rain here. You could go Despair, but if I'm gonna run through these fights, I'm gonna need something. So this is whenever you play a talent card, add a Gorgon Gaze to your hand, and Gorgon Gaze is like it's a 0 mana 1-second stun, I think. I think that this is not good because these cards don't disperse. I'm gonna pick it again. Yeah. Apply stun to a random enemy for 1 second. So the problem is the card doesn't consume. I said disperse, that's the wrong word. And because it doesn't consume, you can end up stuck with it. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna position like this. I can move my guy onto the trap. This is Decay totem. Okay. And then as they jump the backline, I'm just gonna maximize trap value in this fight basically. This isn't a particularly bad fight. It's just a higher level set of enemies. Really, I should be focusing this Decay totem actually. I should have my hero on that. And what do? You do... That's right, this guy throws a knife at the lowest health target. Oh, but I'm getting torched here by the spider because it's stacking fracture on my guy. So what we can do is we can just send it away and it'll die. Oh, wow, never mind. Yeah, it's stacking fracture on this Draugr, and then the goblin is throwing daggers at it to kill it. Apply splash for 5 seconds, 2 party is fine. Looks like I'm actually going to end up playing for Decay here. Double Decay is good. Start of each combat, give a random ally perfect strike. This is just at the start of each combat, one of your allies gets a guaranteed crit. We had a Celestial Alliance unit, our hero, in the last run. These things are good. Your second long aura to give 15 shield to adjacent allies. This is Enchanter Alliance Protect, but I think I just want to take a frontliner. As much fun as it is to try to go for these like super stand back and spam builds, what you're gonna find is that it takes a lot of work to get them to go. Pardon me. And this is probably best. Just a strong tank. The light Kotal. Or I suppose people have told me it's pronounced Coat. Definitely playing Acid Rain. This is Big Snake, who steals health. Oh, and he's always going to get lifesteal because my Draugr is going to be 1 HP. You know what? I should kick the Draugr out. Because he's just going to make this icky. I'm going to trick the Undergoblin here. Probably something like this. I could do here, maybe. Or I just ignore it. I might just ignore the Undergoblin. I think that's gonna be smarter. Just retarget my hero on it. Because I don't want it to sit here wailing on my hero forever. Double Decay looks pretty good. Does this thing have the mana gain? Okay, so the thing about spiders here, which I'm picking up on, is that they have the mana gain to chain fracture. It does build up. Yeah, okay. The other thing here is my hero should be... So this thing's effect, the Kotal's effect, is it gives an aura, so adjacent allies gain shield while near it. I should be sure I'm keeping my allies near it. Yeah, gross. But he's Celestial, so I won't die. I don't lose anything to this guy. Celestial pretty busted. Making it so that your heroes just can't get sniped is pretty clean. Alright, not bad. For a first elite, it could have been worse. Rune of Stunning, 5-second stun is cool. Apply 20 Decay to all enemies. I don't really want another one of these, but these enchant cards are worthless too. I guess I'll pick up another one. Every 7 cards, 100 might is fine. And we're just going to upgrade a card here. Stable Decay. All of the trap upgrades, they remove Deplete from the trap, so you can play it multiple times. I think the best thing to do here is just go more Acid Rain, because base number is more important than being able to time it out correctly on the double Decay, I think. 30 base is just a little better to me. And I guess we could do this. I think our Kotal will do fine. He shouldn't have much trouble keeping himself alive here. He has a good defensive aura. Yeah, everything dies pretty quickly as well. You can just put up some shields and move on. I have learned from yesterday's episode to be less confident, though. I think that it's still a game that I don't know super well, so it's easy to just die to random shit. Like, I don't know what every enemy does. I only know what the ones that I care about do. And it's like I said when I started playing this game, how I learn games like this is I just play and see what happens. And sometimes what happens is my hero gets one tapped by something. Damage trap is okay. I don't know. I mean, I almost want to pick Despair. Purge is also good. I'm gonna try picking Purge, because enchants are anything that stack up on enemies as well as their shields, so I could see it being good. And Swallow Figurine just lets us jump over one node on the map. Ooh, you know, Demon Hunter, I skipped yesterday. It's really hard because it adds 4 curses to your deck, and I feel like the unit isn't that good. But maybe this time I'll be interested. So Demon Hunter is... oh, she's Assassin. She has three loadouts, and it picks you one at random. You can get Assassin, Malefic, or Vampire. Assassin is probably the worst. Vampire is broken. Vampire is just ridiculous, but I've never hit it. But now we have a bunch of cards to get rid of. Huh. Weird. Does she not progress through the tiers? I assumed I would just be going all the way down Assassin. Maybe you have to go one of each. Well, I guess I'm getting Vampire. Because it's the same DPS increase, it's just damage versus attacks per second. Buy 3 Fracture or jump and attack. I guess flat damage might be better, but Vampire Alliance has lifesteal. I'll come back around on that one. So I'm actually just gonna go... I'm just gonna go upgrade our coat. Yeah, faster mana gain looks good. So does that say it gives him 75 more mana requirement? That seems awful. Maybe it's 75 starting mana. I'm just gonna upgrade our frontliner though, because this guy, as long as he lives, I can't lose the fight. So just make it so he lives forever and I can never lose. Pretty easy, huh? This goblin's gonna jump me. I should actually let the vampire deal with it, or sorry, the demon hunter deal with it. Oh, but the demon hunter's an assassin. It doesn't matter where I position this unit. Here probably, so it jumps on the totem is good. Are you melee? You are, so this should be fine then, positioning-wise. Play Acid Rain. The triggers are stable. You should step forward one. Oh, that made him jump to my assassin. It's like this, by the way, this is the sort of thing that we're playing Purge for. You can clear stacking damage ups. Not that it really matters here. Like, I'm not too worried about stacking damage ups, but it's good to have. 25 shield per second was looking kind of juicy there. I think we just kill. It's easy to forget early in on these fights that 75 damage is a lot still. It falls off pretty quickly. Yeah, whatever. Could just slide him away if I wanted to. That's fine. Rune of Drawing, draw 3, sure. Transform all cards in your hand to trigger. Trigger all allied traps. This card's interesting, but I'm not playing for traps. When unit casts a skill, gain 15 might. Push and then root for 5. This card's okay in some builds, but not this one. Then 200 shield, 200 might at a rest site. Cool. What's our shop got today? Ooh, Perma Trap. Now here's the trap card that's cool. Traps created after this card is played won't disappear, so you get to set up traps for the future. I'm not going to take it because I don't want it, but it is very cool. This just isn't what we're doing. Infectious, on the other hand, that is kind of what I'm doing, but I gotta spend all my money on card removal here, unfortunately. I got 4 Remorses to deal with. The thing, 4 Remorses is a crazy cost, and the value I get out of this unit doesn't seem that good to me, in my experience. I'll put a shield here, so we're gonna bait both of the goblins in. Hey, what gives? What is this? This didn't bait the goblins in. This is bullshit. That's not what this is supposed to be like. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I suppose in the end I don't really care if they're hitting the coat or the hero. I just want to get my coat next to my hero. That's the lesson I should be taking away from this. I don't care as long as my hero and my coat are next to each other. I think I see. Does the vampire or demon hunter, sorry, do you hit in an AoE? Kind of what it looks like. This unit's pretty crazy, I think. And rotting touch is good. 20 decay, 3 slow. This should give 25 decay because of Toxic Alliance. And then earplugs is silence 50%. 50% chance to silence at the start of the fight for 5 seconds. I'll use my full words. 30 decay, 3 slow for 5. I think I just go Acid Rain again. I'm really not that afraid of the first boss. This is the boss that runs away and he casts cards from my hand. So based on the card that he casts, or the card that he grabs, it'll depend on, or it'll determine what it casts, and you can see the list there. Coat goes up. The boss runs. I know that. So I suppose we'll just chill. Oh, the coat is trapped trying to fight the boss, I see. It's just gonna chase him around. That's a bit of a shame. I guess I'll just stack ailment on him, or stack decay on him. Well, what the hell happened to my hero? Or what the hell happened to my vampire hunter, I mean? I'm getting torn up, but I didn't see by what. Oh, you know what? I bet it was... I bet it did 150 to a random enemy. If I were to guess. I should try to keep it, so real quick. Burden is silence. You want to keep it so that there aren't spells in your hand, I think. Artifice I don't care about. Ailment I don't care about. No spells. Yeah, kicking my coat away is a little bit of a shame, but it's okay. Next group of enemies spawns in and we just go rain into shield. Oh no, I should have actually played dagger throw there. Okay. Because if my coat dies, I lose. But he's got it. Probably. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's really hard to keep my units together, though. That's what I'm picking up here. Hatred, deal 125 to all enemies, 25 or 15 mana for each enemy damaged. This is really good. This card is really good. 3 seconds attacks will bounce 3 times. This is good if you're doing an attack-based build because you just start tearing people apart. Hatred is the way. I don't like Vulturi. I haven't really found the build where you're playing for non-ephemeral unit deaths. I haven't figured that one out yet. I guess this works on enemies too, huh? Yeah, it's fine. I think killing enemies is kind of questionable. So I want to play +1 energy here because I have a bunch of 2s. I'd like to be able to play Reign of Decay into double decay, you know? Give you glassy? Nah, it's definitely just toxic. Probably just elites is fine. I'll go to the shop. Although maybe, nah, I should go to the rest site there. That's a misplay. Oh well. I'll live. Oh yeah, we just get a free cast. Hatred. I really like that card. It's very good. Just suddenly all my units start this fight at half mana. Oh, and it puts decay on all enemies. That is pretty good. Yeah, here it is. Reign of Decay, double decay. What a world. I lose track of my assassin, and I always think that they just die. Like, oh, they're not there anymore. I wonder what happened. Can't die. I have a celestial unit, but I think they die. Ah, Surge, here you go. This is the capstone of the Decay build. Trigger Decay of all enemies and apply 10 Decay to all enemies. Card's crazy. I actually don't understand how this card exists. Apply 10 Decay to all enemies. Acid Rain is 2 costs and it applies 20 baseline. And this card, when upgraded, applies 10 Decay twice. It's literally just Acid Rain, but better when you upgrade it, because it also triggers the Decay and it's free. I can take 20 Decay on my units to remove this last card, I think. Ouch. Adrenaline, no. Impatience is broken. This card's almost too good. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna play it. I Could just removal, but I'm gonna play it. There's no reason, we're not far enough into the content cycle of this game that I need to start handicapping myself right away. I'm happy to play the good shit. We can deal with the repercussions of playing the good shit later. So my assassin is basically just gonna be here, my vampire hunter, demon hunter, whatever. Basically just gonna exist to blink around and assassinate totems in fights, I think. There's a lot of damage going on my coat, though. If it dies, I think I'm in trouble. Trigger the decay. I think what I should do is slide the gopher away and kill it. And just put up a shield. Am I in danger here? Do you think I'm in danger here? I kind of feel like I'm in danger. This Necro Eye is scary. That kind of spooks me. Oh yeah, talents, by the way. Remember that? I took that and I had no talents. Well, that was an elite fight. I probably shouldn't slam 3 of these, though. I'm not that strong. Although I have runes for it. Another copy of Surge. I don't think there's a great point. You could run double decay. I think Surge is a little better, though. Yeah, let's go double decay, live a little. And this is any energy you have remaining at the end of the turn, multiplied by 75 as damage to all enemies. We'll just upgrade our coat all the way so that it's full health. 6-second long shield aura. Looks good. This also full heals it for the next elite. And then I can always split path if this one goes poorly. It shouldn't go poorly because the enemy here that's buffed up is a piglet, which I think isn't that scary. But who knows? Maybe I should just let the energy stay there. Hey, where was my blink? Pardon me. Where was my assassination blink? I would like my money back, please. Where was my blink? I've been had. You can't just do that. Here, I'm gonna have my hero shoot the totem. My hero should probably be focusing on killing backline enemies, really. Oh, and now I draw double decay. Oh. I didn't draw it, really? Did I take it? I did take it. Oh, I drew one already. I remember now. So it's gonna go double and then surge. I'd probably surge double is a little better. I don't know. It doesn't matter a ton until you're into the super high numbers. Oh, there was my blink. Maybe it blinks. No, it doesn't blink laterally, though. It blinks to the furthest enemy, I thought. Remove all decay from the target, deal 5x the value as removed damage. The problem I have with Amputate is that this card, all it does is cash out your decay 5 seconds early, baseline, and then 7 seconds early here. I don't find it to be that good, because the decay ticks down every second, so this is just 5 seconds of decay damage. However, this is enemies take 25% more ailment. Decay is an ailment. 10 haste for 3 seconds. Critical hits deal 50%. I should sell. I'll probably sell the splash rune. I just want to rotate my runes if I'm not using them. You're gonna go here. Let's start with 60 decay. Oh, but it's actually way more than 62 now. You should move. Yeah. I find my biggest weakness in this game is that I don't like to manually move my characters. I really gotta get in the habit, I think. Manual moving is the way. Get a shield, they die in 3 seconds. This thing is so crazy. This unit is ridiculous. 24 Decay Claw, I don't care for this. I don't really think Decay Claw is all that good. Attacks applied decay. I think it's equal to the Decay Claw. So that card is worth what? 24, 36, 42. It's worth like 50 decay over a few seconds. Heal 75 at the end of every battle is good. I love this guy. Pay 20 gold, think of a card. Yeah. So the way that this event works is you pay him 20 gold, you think of a card, and then if you say yes, you get to either upgrade or transform it, and if you say no, then he lets you pay 20 gold to try again. I'll transform. Ah, much better. 4-second fear, which is actually I think like 6-ish because of it's 5 because of Bezoar. I like that. I guess you don't get to go all the way down one line of Demon Hunter. I guess we'll be a vampire. Yeah, the Shadow Goblin. Shadow Goblin money gang is coming for me. Down to just purge all their shields. I think you position like this. He should always hit the coat because it's right in front of him. And then I can just back up. I wasn't sure. The way that assassin duels work is very strange. I don't understand how it chooses who goes first. Because this time my hero jumped to them, but does it always jump to them? I'm really not sure. This dude is fucking thwacking them. It's a bronze bark corsair. He is thwacking. Sure doesn't feel like he's doing any damage though, does it? Sure doesn't. He tried his best though. Runa stunning, lit bomb I love. Poison dart's okay, but I think it's a little bit late for this card. Lit bomb is just it's 2 to 600 in this act and then 3 to 900 in the next act. Just damage to a random enemy. Let's just keep trying the jumps and see what happens. Oh, well, he got stunned, so I go first now for sure. I wonder if I could put you here. Where do you blink then? Okay. Just curious. It's all very odd. Because it says jump across the board. But in my mind, when you say jump across the board, I assume you mean like across the board. You know, like to the other side of the board. But what it actually means is just to the furthest target. But there's 2 of these, right? There's Assassin Alliance, there's another alliance. I was gonna go look, but I don't think I can. There's like a... I don't know what it's called. One of the bosses has it. But there's another alliance that does the jump effect. Oh, they have 7 because they got silent, so we can purge their shields. And then surge them. And I don't mind planting the trap and just letting it go. My vampire's on the what is this? This is a beholder. That's the enemy. I know Dungeons and Dragons monsters. I know things. I know sometimes people think I don't know things. I know things. I'm a knower sometimes. Infectious, I think, is okay. So whenever the unit that has Infectious on it gets hit, it applies that amount of decay back. So this would be 5 decay every time it gets hit for 5 seconds. Decay is pretty hard to put together, so I'm down. Enter the portal. Ah, sure. This is an elite fight, I believe. Oh god, it's the gopher. Of the things in Act 2 that scare me, I think the gopher might be the biggest. It has 2400 health and double decay of all enemies, and then apply 7 decay to all. It'll just kind of steamroll you very quickly. I just wanted to get them all around before I hit up the Infectious to see how it looked. Honestly, not bad. Down for a Hatred play here. Hatred into Impatience looks pretty good. Yeah, we're at 80 decay on our boy, but we have the 80 shield aura, thankfully, and we get the double. So we burn through him thanks to the double shield. The Hatred really clutched it there, but scary nonetheless. For 3 seconds, the unit will evade all attacks. This card's cool. Metamorphosis is a goof. Every time you pick this, you're just sad. Well, every time I pick it, I'm sad. You can feel however you want. Slippery is really good. I don't know if I need it though. I think I'd rather just have damage output. And then battles get 15% more dollars, sure. Hatred gives more mana. Infectious is more longer. Oh yeah, you do the surges because they get doubled up. That card's crazy post upgrade. Anything scary on this board? Not really, but I'd love to kill the goblin. Sorry, the goldblin. This guy's ranged also, and I think he scales over time. When an ephemeral unit is created, overseers gain 2 damage. He does scale over time. You know, I should just dagger the goldblin and let you jump the masked mage. When does it take for it to run away? 5 seconds? Just over. I'll just kill. Can I fear the boss? I think I can. I just look at this unit and tell me how useful it looks, because to me it looks pretty worthless. I don't really know what it's doing here. Oh, I get to double. Double acid rain into double poison. Wow. Oh, and then into double surge procs. So this is gonna trigger his decay twice. Holy. I mean, this is just a flawless draw order. There's nothing else to be said about it. You got fucking annihilated by that draw. You can just die. Go ahead. If I draw like that every time, every fight is gonna be trivial. That's crazy. For 1 turn, all units will gain Decay Claw instead of Might. This card's probably pretty nuts, actually. But not for me. Extend Trap. This is the cool trap card where it makes your traps 1 range bigger. You can play it multiple times, too, so you can just have your traps go the whole board. We're gonna draw an extra card. So now all I do to win this run is remove garbage, so that I can draw like I just did every time. Hero can take more Decay. It's fine. Now what I'm not gonna do is get complacent and then get torched by the Dawn. Oh, that totem got killed. I'm actually down for you to go assassinate that slime in the back. I should be playing the 5s from Toxic Alliance before I play Double Decay. You're right. Oh, that wasn't even Double Decay, that was Surge. Whatever. Fight's over. I hope I didn't actually see the multi-use card at all in this run yet. What's it called? I don't even know. It's none of these. I taunt for 3 seconds. Anything cool I can buy? Oh, I could buy a gopher. Get one of these bad boys. 2200. Wait, is this the? This is the elite. Whoa. Dude, I'm kind of down. This is the elite guy. Ooh. I kind of feel like I should just remove cards though, but this is cool. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna do it. Sorry. Not that sorry though. So he applies Decay every time he attacks an enemy. And let's kick it. Huh. 2200 health is crazy also. Like, that's ridiculous. I could start doing upgrades on Double Decay because now I do care about the timing. Not Don Gablione. This is Big Boy. Look at how long this tail is. What the hell? I think these are stable. So then next turn I just play this. Stable, by the way, is Retain, if you're unaware. This card retains in my hand, so then you just double up and then Surge. I don't have very many defensive cards in place. That's the thing to note here. So over a long enough period of time, I think my coat would die. And activate it by 25 Decay on all surrounding enemies. What does this do? Enchants are more effective? Cool. More health, sure. We'll just kind of cruise through here. I feel like it's unlosable, but is it actually unlosable? Who knows? This is a lot of slimes. Just purge them, I guess. It's also Shadow Wizard Money Gang. 125 damage to all enemies? Whoa. Okay, I need to respect that guy. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna wait and shield trap. We're just gonna wait for the Gopher to cast, and then we're gonna hit Hatred. And then it's gonna double. Yeah. And that's a pretty fast one. But yeah, that enemy, that guy's kind of spooky. Every time you draw a burden, give 20 shield to all allies. I have no burdens. I can upgrade my double, though. And now, in some fights, actually in most fights, Hatred is also like a double decay. I'm not doing this late. It randomly upgrades 2 cards, or transforms 2 cards. This late in, that's a hell no. What are you? Apply bound to 2 random enemies? Yuck. Bound is when one unit takes damage, the other also takes that damage. I cannot say I like it. I'm gonna try to get them all to target the coat. And then give him infectious. Ooh, yeah, my guy is fucking dying over there. Don't love it. Yeah, he does die. I'm gonna have to rest before the final boss, I think, is all. Rune of spreading. I don't mind swapping it out. I haven't used a rune yet this run. 3 seconds attacks will deal 10x damage. It's only for a single unit. It's not for like decay. Every second artifice, draw a card. This is cool with traps, because traps are artifices. All the way with Mr. Gopher. Oh, I go this shop here. I don't think that there's a relic that I really want, so I'm down to just rest. Choose a negative effect for the next 2 battles. Yeah, right. Into the final boss, I'm good. Eat shit, totem. 360. Oh, so the 25% or 20% more enchants also applies to relics, like this one, Ward Jewel, because I got 200 shield for resting. This fight should be a slaughter. 100 damage per second? Yeah. Organ Gaze is fine. I think I'll just shield. It's gonna tell me it's gonna stop me anyway, I may as well. He's dead. Yeah, okay. This one feels like a wrap. And it feels like a wrap in a lot less effort than the run yesterday was. Because, oh man. Some of those fights with spikes, ooh, buddy. Let me draw 3 spells is whatever. I'll take a removal here. Might goes. And I am down the rest here. I don't feel like I need an upgrade. I'm down to just take the 240 shield into this fight. It gives me a lot of time to get building. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna step back with our units so that everything is on the coat. Then we're gonna give him infectious 6. He's just gonna put up a huge amount of decay on everything. And we go acid rain double decay and the whole board dies. And then we just double decay 2 more times and the fight's over. I'll hit Impatience here. Can you stun him out of the summon? No. I wanted to wait just because I wanted to let them spawn in and then double decay. He's at 1,900 decay. Oh, and then he goes up to 4284 because the Gopher went. And then we almost hit 10 grand. Goodbye. Doubling numbers is fun. I enjoy it. It's pretty sweet that I got the Gopher on my team there. Corruption 10. Nice. Real quick before I go, I want to go look at the compendium. Because I want to see what I was talking about. I want you to know that what I was talking about is real. Yeah, so there's the Assassin Alliance. And then there's... Am I out of my mind? Is there not another one? No, here it is. It's Stalker Alliance. Stalkers jump the board. Yeah, so these guys both target, they both do the jump. It's just one of them gives everyone a guaranteed crit, and one of them applies fracture to the target they jump on if their target is lower health. Stalker's a little better, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.